Boom, what's up guys? Hey, welcome to lesson number one. I am going to share my screen with you guys. I'm going to go through a whole bunch of things with you guys today. And I've broken it up into a few different topics. So right now we're going to talk about, frankly, the greatest asset that you have on the entire internet, regardless of what you sell, regardless if you have a product or you're selling somebody else's. Next video though, I want to talk more about why certain affiliates always crush everybody else and how you guys can get on that bandwagon. There's really two different routes that you can follow. And then moving forward as well, I'll continue to just drop a whole bunch of lessons here for you. So this is really day one. And in the future too, just know that we're actually I'm going to give you guys a lot of assets, okay? I have pre-written email sequences. I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to write my sequences live and be able to give them to you so you can have them. You'll see me funnel build. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you guys are going to get from me as we move through here. But before we actually move into any of that and the goodies and the fun stuff, I got to have you guys understand just a few things here. There's only one real asset on the internet. You know, a story, there was, way back in the day when faxing was huge, okay? I don't know if you guys ever had a fax machine before, but there were, fax machines all over the place. There was a bunch of people who would make just tons of money through fax machines, okay? When fax machines were this huge deal, right back in the day. And what these guys would do is they would go and they'd get, somebody else's offer or their own, and they would just get these fax numbers, these huge fax lists, and just fax their ad to tons and tons and tons of people, and they'd be making all this cash because so many people had a fax machine just right in their office. It's just like sending ads to a person for free, and just fax and fax and fax and fax and fax. And at the time, this actually happened to Russell. Russell was like, dude, I want to go do this. I've got to get into this big faxing game, right? And at the time, that was the rage. And he had a mentor, I can't remember who it was, that kept telling him, like, no, don't do it. It's a flash in the pan. Don't do it. Do not go and start getting into this big fax game. The only thing I need you to focus on is list building. Oh, man, I see the guy's face. I can't remember his name, though, who said this. Anyway, and Russell was like, oh, man, that's not sexy. That's not sexy at all. There's no way. There's no way. I'm not going to go be this list building guy. And the guy was like, listen to me, man. I'm telling you. I'm your mentor. I'm telling you. And so Russell was like, fine. I'm going to do it. And so he went and luckily he answered. What ended up he listened. What ended up happening was very shortly after that happened, in one day, it became illegal to do what these guys were doing with fax machines, and he had tons of guys who lost their entire business in one shot because that was the only modality that they had for traffic. It was the only there was no other list building that these guys were doing, and because Russell had a list, it saved his butt. And so you have to understand that, like, regardless of tool, regardless of product, regardless of the only real asset that the internet has, the only real asset that you have as an internet person is a list. That's it. There's no other asset. It doesn't matter if you have a website, if you have a funnel, it doesn't matter how good of a copywriter you are. That part doesn't matter, okay? Now, obviously it does to a degree as far as actually like making the conversions and such, but like you have to understand that it doesn't matter what the tools are that are out there. The only thing that matters is list building. And so you have to understand that, especially the way that I teach affiliate marketing, it's not good enough for you to just take someone else's, like, let's say you're going to go log in and you're going to promote one of my products, okay? You go in, you grab your affiliate link from me, and you go start promoting it. Like, that's not good enough, okay? While it would be awesome and thank you, it'd scratch my back and you get some cash for the same time, it's not good enough. You're not protected. You're left completely exposed when you don't actually have something like a list. So here's how this whole thing works, okay? This is how the whole thing works. And we're going to dive more deeply into this whole thing as we move forward. But there's really, some of you guys probably heard some of this before, but there's 3 traffic types that you have to understand. And you have to understand why this is so different and completely unique compared to probably most other affiliate courses that are out there. It's not just about the promotion. Yes, we're going to go promote. You guys are going to learn from some amazing, incredible experts that I pay a lot of money to keep around me. And you guys are going to learn from for free as you move forward. I got a ton of assets for you, a lot of pre-built things. But without understanding this one concept, it scares me that you would become an affiliate marketer, okay? I always made sure that I was building a list at the same time that I was actually capturing traffic. And so here's what I did, right? The very first funnel that I ever created was an affiliate funnel, and we went and we found this guy's template, and we downloaded it. We didn't know what we were doing, and we made a URL. We didn't know we didn't know anything, and I think I got it off Bluehost, and then next we had let's say this is the next page. and then the thank you page here. And let's kind of run through how this worked here. And so what we did is we had this page, okay? And we had this page, and up here at the top, you know, we made this super cool headline. You guys like I'm doing this in Paint? Okay, we had this super cool headline, and then we went to YouTube and we found this awesome video. Actually, I think it was a half pager. We found this cool video, and then right next to it, right here, we have this awesome opt-in page. Okay, so there was an email and then a button down below, and that was it. Okay, and we went and we grabbed a YouTube video from somebody who already had a video about that product. I think this is literally a product over here on ClickBank. But what ended up happening is when somebody clicked submit right here, when somebody clicked submit right there, it actually dumped their email on a list for us. Check that out. Bam, it dumped their email on a list for us. So we start building this list, building a list, building a list, building a list. And when somebody came in, right, we drove traffic to this page rather than immediately the affiliate link. We drove traffic to a bridge page. That's what we would call this, is a bridge page. And the bridge page came in and said, look, you're gonna want this really cool thing. Put your email in and you'll get it. And all we did is we redirected this page. You guys are going to learn how to do all this stuff inside this course as we move through here, okay? But all we did is we went through and we created this little redirect. So when it hit this person's page, right, this was actually the affiliate link. Affiliate link. Yeah, look at that spellsmanship. Okay, this was actually the affiliate link. And so it redirected when they clicked submit to this person's affiliate link. And then when somebody bought, right, on this page, right, this person had a, you know, they'd have a video as well, and the actual sales video and sales page, right? Then we would get paid. Here we go. Then we would get paid, and then it'd come over here to the thank you page, and they'd get the product, and everything was hunky-dory and amazing. But what happened? What happened? If I went and I just sent traffic, okay, you have to understand this. This is very, very key for how this entire thing goes through. If I just sent traffic straight to this page, I would have gotten paid, but I would have not gained a list. Now, what is the power of a list? You think about the power of a list and why list building is so important and so crucial. Okay, how many times do you guys buy something right off the get-go without thinking about it? Right? I don't often do that. And I'm actually a really good buyer. I mean, I buy stuff really, really easy. It's not a crazy thing for me to actually go and just buy something kind of on a whim, right? And I would consider myself more of a hyperactive buyer than most people that are out there. But most people are not like that, okay? Maybe a percentage, right? A percentage of people, I don't know. Let's say 5% will buy right off the get-go, right? The first time they even see it, very, very first time, right? How many people need 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 10 follow-ups, right? A lot of people. You know, one of the sales books that I actually was I was trained with on door-to-door sales. I just found it actually. It's really cool. It's right down here, and it was reminding us that I think it was like, I'm gonna butcher the stats, but just understand the concept. Like it takes. Like 80% of the time, it takes up to 5, even to 7 follow-ups in order to close the sale. And it's not to say like they weren't interested on number 1. They just need more information, or they needed you to go around and say, hey, check it out. Tell me a little more about it, or I need you to destroy some more of my false beliefs about this thing, right? So the percentage of people that buy the very first time they see something is very low, right? But if I can craft and I can structure awesome follow-up, bam, follow-up, 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 follow-up. And that's the kind of stuff that we're going to be going through here soon with you guys, okay? Look, then I'm going to be able to close far more people. It means my ad dollars are actually becoming profitable, and I'm list building at the exact same time. So what I am not teaching you in this entire course, I am not teaching you to drive traffic to an affiliate link. Do you understand? It is incredibly important that you understand that. Do not drive traffic straight to any person's affiliate link. I don't care if it's mine you're promoting or somebody else's. It is detrimental to affiliate marketers when they don't get this. The asset still is the list, always. Even if you have your own product, the asset is still the list, technically. It's not even necessarily the product. The product's just the way you gather the money, okay? All about list building. Anyway, hopefully that's been helpful to you so far. So what we've done essentially in this scenario, right, we drive traffic over here. This is a page that I control, right? I control this page. I don't control this other person's page, okay? So a lot of stuff that we're going to go through also as well. We'll go through. I'll build the pages in front of you guys. You're gonna see them. You're gonna get the download and the share funnel links, so you guys can pull them straight into your ClickFunnels account. If you don't have ClickFunnels, that is okay. Okay, it comes with a free trial. I'll show you guys how I actually got ClickFunnels for free at the very beginning of everything too, and the strategy that we use, my buddy and I, Colton right over here, to get all this stuff off the ground and rocking. And it worked well, and it's how I've kept ClickFunnels the whole time. And anyway, so I'll go through it. So if you don't have it, understand that I'm going to be using ClickFunnels though, and I will pre-build assets and I will send it over to you. Okay, but it's so that we can control everything that the visitor gets very first, and then we can put them on a list. Okay, that's the big thing. You guys understand with that. Second thing, okay, the reason this is so powerful is there are 3 different kinds of traffic, right? And again, some of you guys, but this might be a bit of a review. We'll just keep moving on here, okay? Right, there are 3 kinds of traffic. There's traffic that you control, right? There's traffic that you don't control, and there's traffic that you own. Okay, and these 3 kinds of traffic are very, very, very key to understand. Now, the goal is to own all traffic. So let's go through some examples. Can I control Facebook ads? Yes, I can, right? Paid advertising, that's a perfect example, right? Like ads. Do I own it? No, Zuckerberg owns it, right? Mark Zuckerberg owns that Facebook traffic, right? He owns that Facebook traffic, but he said, hey, look, I'll let you control some of it for a portion of cash. And I'm like, cool, here's some money. Let me control some of that traffic and push it to this page, okay? A lot of times, so ads, that's an example of controlling traffic. What's traffic that you don't control? Now, I think of traffic that I don't control as being things like SEO. Do I control the traffic and the people who are going to hit that page? No, I don't, right? And I'm not telling you not to do things like SEO, but I don't like banking dollars and revenue on things like SEO because it's so unpredictable for me. Now, could I rank it? Could I spend a bunch of time? Yes, I could. But I like to do things like SEO in tandem with things like ads, okay? But I still don't control the traffic, and it's very, very nerve-wracking to do that. Now, what's traffic that you own? Traffic that you own is this thing that we're talking about right here. It's your list. Okay, I own the traffic. They're on my email list. They're on my bot list, my messenger bot list. It's on my, right, this is a place where, let's say that, right, like I have a podcast, right, Sales Funnel Radio. A lot of you guys who came and are on this course came from Sales Funnel Radio. What's up? Okay, traffic that I own, right, I own kind of a portion of that traffic. I can say, what's up? How's it going? How's it going, podcast people? Go over and get this free thing. Go get this thing over here. Let me push you over here, right? And that's more traffic that I own, traffic that's on a list. Traffic like a Facebook group, I can control that just a little bit more, and I own that just a little bit more as well, okay? Anyway, so those are kind of the 3 variations. Now, the goal through all of this course, right, and literally in anything internet in general, it doesn't matter if you're an affiliate or whatever, but the goal is for you to always create owned traffic. Okay, and it's the reason why we do it the way we do here. And it's the reason why even in an affiliate scenario, it is all about list building so that you can continue to remarket to those people, recoup ad costs, and go into profitability. And then the next time you want to promote something, you don't have to rebuy those people. Okay, you just drop it right to that list, bam, right? And typically the man with the biggest list gets the fastest cash back to him really, really quickly. Okay, there's 2 more things here I want to talk about. There was a course I was doing, and I was trying to explain to some people that let's think about this here. If I can spend, let's come up here real quick. Okay, I'm a huge proponent of spending money to get my name out there, to get my product out there, to get my brand out there. If I'm promoting somebody else to write. Now, if you're like, Steven, I don't have a list yet, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go through several list building strategies. If you are brand new, if you already have a list, okay, things that cost money to build a list, things that don't cost money to build a list, okay. You have to understand that there's 2 metrics that we care about. Oops. There's 2 metrics that we care about. ClickFunnels remind me to save. There's average cart value, right, and there's cost per acquisition, okay. Average cart value. Right, and we're just going over through some very basics as far as funnelology goes right at the beginning here so you understand what we're going through. If you're like, Steven, my head is buzzing, that's okay. At the end of this video, just turn around, press play again, and watch it again, and let this kind of sink in, okay? Average cart value is how much money somebody spends throughout the funnel, okay? And so if you know that the person that you're promoting a product for, like the first guy that I was promoting a product for, I think it was a $23 product. It was really small. No. That was the commission. I think it was a $97 product. $97 product, and the affiliate commission I think was 30%. And we had one guy buy and then buy the upsell, so we got like $50 out of it. And that was the only time where I ever actually did put my own money into, I believe, into my business. Put 50 bucks in, and we got 50 bucks right back out, and recouped on our ad cost, and we got 17 people on our list. And we're like, sweet, we got a real asset now, a list, right? Now, here, let's take this scenario. If I know that I'm going to get 25% or 30% of this guy's cut, right? That's my cut. I'm going to go. So my average cart value potential right now is right. Let's say 30 bucks or $33, 30% of that. Okay. So $33 is my potential average cart value. Now, how much money can I spend to acquire a customer at this point? $33, right? I don't even care, guys. To be completely honest, for a while with affiliate stuff, I don't even care about making money for a while. If you don't have a list, it's about list building for a while, okay? Okay. Now, hopefully, right, I'm good enough at ads, or I'm good enough at whatever, and we're going to get through deep diving on ads and some really simple ways for you guys to get cool paid traffic into your funnels and to your pages here. But, all right, I can spend up to $33 to acquire a customer. So, right, this is super key, okay? I hope this is sitting in here. So obviously you got to spend less, and now you've made money and you've built a list at the exact same time. And as you build it up, and as you build it up, and as you build it up, like, don't take profit, just dump that money straight back into ads, and it increases your speed. And then you've got all these people on the sequence that's coming on out to them day by day by day, selling them, and it builds on itself and builds on itself. And pretty soon you've got this amazing affiliate machine that is bringing in you cash and at the same time is making you a list, okay? So here's some tips. Here's some things that I want to get through you guys with this. So number one, one of the things I do is I like to promote people's things that are expensive. Okay, so my product, one of my products, right, is $1,000. And if I give you 25% of that, it's $250, right, for every person that buys. Now I know my stuff is good, and this is me soft promoting that you promote my stuff, but I don't care if you do or not. You can do someone else's, okay? But $250, it means I can spend $250 to acquire a customer and still break even. Do you know how many people you can get on a list with Facebook ads through that? That's huge, okay? That's huge. That's why I do this, okay? And when you go through and you start promoting this stuff, or you promote, all I'm saying is, and again, I don't care if you promote my stuff or not. What I'm saying is choose something, especially from the very beginning, okay? One of the mistakes I made was promoting somebody else's product that was cheap. It was a cheap product. And because of that, and a lot of it had to do with my own mental games and beliefs. I'm like, well, I don't know if I can promote something that's that expensive. And I was like nervous about it. I don't have the money to buy that kind of thing, therefore I can't promote that, right? And that was my belief. So I chose something cheap. Man, if I was to ever do it again, the first thing I would go promote is something that's expensive. Because my ability to recoup on my cost is really high. My ability, is it going to cost me $250 to acquire a customer? Probably not. Okay, and especially for the ways I'm going to teach you guys this stuff, okay? It's ridiculous, okay? What I'm saying, though, is be methodical, especially at the very beginning of this, with what kind of product you decide to go promote, with what price range you decide to go promote. And the second thing I would tell you, okay, is that think about this. You are building a list here. You're developing an asset, okay? If you know that you're selling some kind of sales funnel product, right, my stuff is great for you to go promote. If you're selling some kind of info product, my stuff is great for you to go promote, right? What I'm saying is go choose someone's affiliate product. Go be an affiliate for someone's product that relates to the thing that you plan on getting into. That way you're developing an asset kind of on my dime. Does that make sense? Right? If I'm going to go out and I'm like, hey, what's up? My name's Steve Larsen, and I've got this cool thing. I'm going to teach you guys how to build sweet sales funnels, right? All right, I have a supplement funnel for you guys to promote. And you're going to go get in the supplement game, like that would be making sense for you guys to go promote, to actually start priming the pump and get you a list to eventually go promote to in the future when it gets kind of big enough and you feel like you're able to go do that and you're ready to promote it. That makes sense? What I'm saying is, number one, choose some kind of product that, especially if you're at the beginning, where you have high likelihood of recouping ad dollars, okay? Something that's expensive, okay? Something that there's some cash behind it where you actually can grab. I love selling expensive things, because it helps with the ad game. The numbers just make more sense more easily. Okay, and the second thing what I'm saying is that the list, that whatever you choose to go and promote, make sure the list is congruent with the product that you want to sell in the future. Okay, future product. I'm getting ahead of myself. takes longer to write like that. Okay, make sure that the list that you're building can correlate with the future product that you want to go sell. You have to understand that in this game, all right, affiliate marketing is this fantastic place for you to start. It's a great way to get cash. I used the cash to reinvest back into ads, and then what I did is I also used the cash to go and hire people like VAs, lots of virtual assistants, so that things were getting done for me while I was working my 9 to 5, while I was doing this other thing. And that's one of the reasons why my stuff started blowing up so quick, kind of out of nowhere. It's because I wasn't the only one working on it, and it wasn't my own money, and I was developing a list at the same time. Does that make sense? So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys kind of an overview of what to kind of expect, and kind of anyway, if this was like, holy crap, that makes no sense, man, go back to our group, The Science of Selling Online, and start asking questions, and that's a great place for you to chat about what it is that you're doing, and get some answers there. The people in there are fantastic, and it'll be very, very helpful to you as well. Anyway, so just to recap, number 1, it's all about the list. Okay, it's all about the list. Number 2, I guess this should be number 2. Number 2, this is number 3. Number 3, go choose a product, especially if you don't have a list, especially if you have very little in ad money to spend. Now, go choose somebody's product who is a little bit more expensive, and you know they're like awesome. Okay, if they've already got some authority, it's like one of the issues I had with my first ClickBank product is that not that many people knew about the person that I was promoting this product for. Like it was a lady. No one really knew who she was. I mean, like, frankly, I feel like I kind of lucked out on that first one that we recouped ad costs so fast. But no one really knew who they were. Going to be way easier if you can kind of ride the authority, kind of ride the brand, that the person has already created. Okay, it's going to be way easier for you to go choose something that's a little more high ticket, so you can recoup ad costs fast. And then when you get that when you get that money, dump it back into ads and start building that list, and you choose a product that correlates with the future thing that you want to go get into as well. Okay, I've never turned off my affiliate machines. Why would I ever do that? They just keep running for me and pulling in money, and right, the goal now is for my affiliate stuff to kind of net zero out. The way I promote other people's products, right? The goal is for me to go net out my actual costs for my business always. So everything else that I make in the future is just pure profit. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful to you though, okay? Most people don't purchase right off the bat. And so you're going to get them on a list, a percentage will, and then you're going to keep putting some communication pieces out there, which you guys are going to see me write and put together and create, and then I'll just give it to you for free. And so more percentages are grabbing, more percentages are grabbing, more percentages are grabbing. So pretty much you got all of who's going to buy, who did buy, right? And lets you dump that ad cost right back in. So anyways, there's some pieces of advice I want you to know about. It's all about list building. It's all about being able to control traffic in a way that'll let you own it. That you'll own the traffic in the future. And anyways, hopefully this has been a sweet lesson for you so far. I appreciate you guys being a part of this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.